between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off from Tampa. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Give to Irving to start this drive. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Irving on 2nd. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, cut! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
They've got a man in motion.
Let's go!
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First time this game they've looked to him, and that brings up 4th and short. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here comes Bryce Baringer to handle the 4th down punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fielded at the 11. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Once again, Irving. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play, and that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. He's going to have this one down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Keeps himself upright. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
1st and goal. Here's Irving. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now a give running right. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Tampa after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start out with a 3rd and 9.
We're going to 54. Why is?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Kill.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Why ain't? Here we go, 47. 26.
On the red zone now. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 26.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180.
On the give, this is Irving. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Gain 15 there. And the Bucs have the 1st.
That's good.
It only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
180.
Baker now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Catch made left side by Luka. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down, here's Baker. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
180! What's that?
Throwing again is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
What's that?
Throwing, Baker. Dumps it off to his running back. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
What's that?
They give to Camaro, left side. And this is not going to do the job. They won't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. All spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out.
49-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
19 Charger.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Kind of a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
There we go.
Dak to the air here. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Buccaneers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
The 28-yard line.
Kings. What's that?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Long gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield set to pass. Shovel pass complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
20.
From the gun, Mayfield. Set the screen here to Godwin. And that right right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
We call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Regular.
Here's the give to Irving. Waiting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. First down, here's Dak. And he put everything he's got behind it. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. Finds him on the slant. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Within 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Man in motion here. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Turpin with a return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Dak to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Cowboys.
Plowing up the middle. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Go, get out there, get out there.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up for it.
The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Aubrey puts it through, and that will tie things up in the third.
Here we go, all squared up once again after the first drive of the second half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Regular.
Give to Irving, stop his drive. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Real. Good. Watch.
Right back to Irving now. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Good. Watch out.
Third and short, Mayfield. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Watch out.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Good. 1-8. Good.
Handoff headed right to Irving. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
Ball down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
Good. Watch out.
Here he is on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough. Burton set it down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Watch out.
Kamara now on first and 10. And in there full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
180.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Alert. Good. Watch out.
Now Mayfield. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Good. Run. 180. Good.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
180! Hurry, hurry! Regular, regular, regular! Alert, 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 alert!
Mayfield to throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Catch is made in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Yeah!
They'll try and punch it in. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Yeah, here we go! Hey, check! All right, hey, swerve! Swerve to, hey! What do you think?
Here's another for it. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Alert, alert! Alert! Alert, please! Alert, please! Alert, please! 180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Stop!
Ryan begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 35-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He's back to throw. He rolls to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here on 4th. He puts some juice on a deep cut into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Into traffic, complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Blue gets the handout. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 10. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Yeah, they know what's up. Guess I never gave up. All I know is going to keep this damn.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught with a catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Baker now from the gun. Buying some time right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Run. 180.
Baker out of the pistol. Irving hauls it in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Escapes the pocket. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up and just couldn't quite find the connection.
Inside, hauled in by Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
180. What's up?
It's Pollard. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Yeah! Here we go! 180. 26.
That play straight ahead. Oh, he loses the football. And this one belongs to the Buccaneers.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. We've got a screen to the running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And look for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
At the 24-yard line.
Another carry for him. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Tampa spends its 2nd time out now. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 26.
Back to the well again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Aubrey puts it through, and that makes this a 3-score game.
We've got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Trying to set this up quick.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15. At the 16-yard line.
Mayfield now off the play action. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the